Welcome to the Depth Dive. Today, we're really digging into all the noise surrounding China's potential new stealth bomber, the H-20.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of chatter.
Exactly. We've been looking through the reports, some social media speculation too, trying to piece together what this aircraft might really represent. You know, what it signals about China's military ambitions, their tech capabilities. That's the big question, right?
Absolutely. And it starts, I think, with the design itself. What keeps popping up is this idea of a flying wing configuration.
Right.
And, well, that immediately makes you think of the US B-2 Spirit, maybe the B-21 Raider that's coming online.
For sure. That shape isn't just for looks, is it? It's fundamental to stealth.
Precisely.
The sources we're seeing keep stressing that the H-20 was, quote, designed to maximize its stealth characteristics.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's built for those really tough missions, deep penetration missions in high-threat environments, basically sneaking past the best defenses.
That's the idea. The flying wing design, it helps minimize those radar returns. Fewer sharp edges, fewer vertical surfaces bouncing signals back.
Okay, so it's about being slippery to radar.
Exactly. Trying to be as, let's say, invisible as possible and wanting to operate in those heavily defended areas. That suggests a real step up in their strategic thinking.
And then there's the range people are talking about. Western analysts seem to be estimating something like 8,500 kilometers.
That's the number being floated, yeah, around 8,500 kilometers.
Okay, so what does that mean practically? Where does that kind of reach get you?
Well, 8,500 kilometers is a pretty big deal. Potentially, it means the H-20 could hit targets way beyond China's immediate neighborhood.
You mean like
reaching past that first island chain, think of like places like the Philippines, Japan, maybe even Guam, which is U.S. territory.
The first island chain.
Right.
That's strategically vital.
Very. It basically controls access to the Western Pacific. So having a bomber that can comfortably operate beyond that, yeah, you can see why Western analysts are concerned.
No kidding. That definitely redraws the map, strategically speaking.
It does.
Now, what about actually seeing this thing? There's talk it might not debut for a while. Some reports suggest it may stay behind under wraps until maybe Airshow China in 2026.
Yeah, that delay possibility is interesting. The speculation is that they might want more time to, quote, improve the H-20's stealth capabilities further.
Ah, so maybe it's not quite ready for prime time, or they want it to be even better.
Could be either, or both. It suggests they're really serious about getting the stealth tech just right. Maximize its impact when it finally does appear.
Makes you wonder what specific improvements they might be working on.
Fine-tuning coatings, engine signatures, electronic warfare suites, perhaps. Lots of possibilities.
Okay, so let's pull this together. We're probably looking at a flying wing bomber.
Least likely.
Huge focus on stealth, built to evade detection.
Definitely.
A potential range that's, well, quite significant, pushing way out into the Pacific.
The game-changer potential.
And maybe, just maybe, a delayed reveal to make it even stealthier.
Right. That's the picture emerging from the current reports and chatter.
Which brings us back to that core question. What does all this suggest about China's broader military strategy and ambitions?
I mean, it paints a picture of a nation really investing heavily in long-range power projection and doing it with a focus on survivability, on operating in contested spaces.
Yeah.
When you look at the H-20 alongside their naval buildup, their missile developments, it seems like a key piece in a much bigger puzzle. Enhancing reach, enhancing influence.
It's not just about the hardware, but the strategic intent driving it.
Exactly.
So thinking about all the potential capabilities, the strategic implications, you have to ask, what kind of shifts might we see in global military dynamics down the road because of aircraft like the H-20? Something to think about. Thanks for walking through this with us.